Jaguares v Sharks. I probably should have had this in my video earlier with the Canes and the Crusaders game, plus the Rebels and Sunwolves, because technically it's a Friday game. I try to put all my videos into Friday or Saturday, depending on, or even Sunday, where the match is actually being played, so local time. So this one definitely should have been with the other games, but that's my bad. Thank you for pointing that out in the comments. So before I do my Saturday video, I'll just get this one quickly done. So two teams separated by only 1 point, 7th and 8th on the total kind of conference table. Well, total Super Rugby table, to be fair, not just the conference. 7th and 8th on total conference, 3rd or 2nd and 3rd on the South African conference. Yeah, like I said, separated by only 1 point. There's lots to play for both of these teams. They're both essentially trying to stay ahead of the Rebels and the Bulls for 7th and 8th, and perhaps even put the pressure on the Lions for that first spot in South Africa. For the Jaguares, they have not lost a game since week 8, which is quite a long time ago now that you're considering we're in week 15. There was one bye in there though, and that was against the Crusaders, so no shame in that. Second half of their season has definitely just been a total turnaround. For the Sharks, every week seems like a turnaround for them. You never really know what's going to happen. They are coming off a gritty win against the Chiefs, but the week before that they went down to the Bulls in a game which was probably not up to their standards, so we'll see kind of what happens with this one. For the Jaguares, not really any changes, only Moyano in terms of the starting 15 coming in for Cancellieri. So yeah, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same is true for the Sharks. Unchanged lineup, which is pretty rare in Super Rugby these days with all the injuries, concussions, and just general rotation which goes on. The only thing they have to worry about is the travel. Hopefully those guys aren't too tired, having just played a game last week. But in terms of their kind of combinations and chemistry, it's absolutely beneficial to keep these guys together. For the Jaguares, they just want to keep this run going. It can really show that they can get into that conversation as a title contender if they keep it going. There's no reason why they can't. At the moment, they're still in that playoff race. They're not quite in that next level yet. But if they keep winning, there's no reason we shouldn't be talking around them as a potential dark horse in the title race. For the Sharks, a similar deal, I suppose. Like, they were tipped to be one of the hot teams at the start of the season. You feel like on their day they could beat any team in Super Rugby. But likewise, you feel like if they have an off day, they could probably lose to pretty much anyone as well, because there's just a startling lack of consistency. And their record of 5 wins, 6 losses, and a draw kind of shows that. So we'll see which Sharks team turns up, see how the travel has affected them. The bookies have got the Jaguares by 6 points, so the bookies are starting to back the Jaguares to win these games at home now. Yeah, it's going to be a hard place to travel if they're in the form that they're in, but we will see. Like I said, the Sharks, if they bring their A game, will test anybody. So should be an interesting game. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? And yeah, I'll knock out the Saturday games, which are actually Saturday games, not this one, which is Friday, pretty shortly. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.